Hey everybody, welcome to Journey to Vitality. In this video, we're about to reveal the top 7 harmful foods you should avoid at all costs. Did you know that some everyday foods could be shortening your lifespan? In this video, we're diving into the top 7 harmful foods you might buy without realizing their impact on your health. Stay tuned to uncover which items to eliminate from your grocery list to lead a healthier, longer life. Number 7. Highly processed snacks. Highly processed snacks are everywhere. From the checkout aisle to the vending machine, their bright packaging and bold flavors tempt us with a promise of quick satisfaction. But what lurks beneath that crispy, cheesy veneer? These snacks undergo extensive processing, which can significantly alter their nutritional value. Here's why you might want to think twice before grabbing that bag. Nutrient deficits. Processing often strips away essential vitamins, minerals, and fiber naturally found in whole foods. You're left with mostly empty calories that won't keep you feeling full for long. Sugar overload. Added sugars are a common ingredient in processed snacks, making them taste irresistible. This can lead to blood sugar spikes and crashes, leaving you craving more and potentially contributing to weight gain. Unhealthy fats. Many processed snacks are loaded with unhealthy fats, like saturated and trans fats. These can increase your risk of heart disease, stroke, and other chronic conditions. Sodium overload. Highly processed snacks often contain a hefty amount of sodium to enhance flavor and shelf life. Excessive sodium intake can raise blood pressure, putting a strain on your heart. Chemical cocktail. Artificial flavors, colors, and preservatives are frequently used to create appealing processed snacks. While generally considered safe by regulatory bodies, their long-term health effects are still being studied. Number 6. Excessive salt. Salt, or sodium chloride, plays a vital role in our body's functions. It helps regulate blood pressure, fluid balance, and nerve transmission. However, too much of a good thing can be harmful. Excessive salt intake is linked to a range of health problems, making it a silent threat to our well-being. The dangers of excess salt. High blood pressure. The most well-known consequence of excessive salt consumption is its impact on blood pressure. When we consume excess salt, it causes our bodies to retain more water, putting a strain on the heart and blood vessels. This increased pressure can lead to heart disease, stroke, and kidney disease. Stomach cancer. Research suggests a link between high-salt diets and an increased risk of stomach cancer. The exact mechanism is still being studied, but it's believed that the chronic irritation caused by excess salt may play a role. Other health concerns. Excessive salt intake has also been linked to headaches, osteoporosis, and even cognitive decline. While the evidence for these connections is ongoing, it highlights the potential for a broader impact on our health. How much salt is too much? The recommended daily intake of sodium for adults is less than 2,300 milligrams. Unfortunately, the average American consumes much more than that, often exceeding 3,400 milligrams daily. Number 5. Excessive unhealthy fats. Fats are essential for our bodies, but not all fats are created equal. Excessive unhealthy fats can clog your arteries, raise your bad cholesterol, and increase your risk of serious health problems like heart disease, stroke, and even some cancers. But don't worry, you don't have to eliminate all fat from your diet. Here's why understanding unhealthy fats and making smart choices can be a game changer for your health. The culprits. The main villains are saturated and trans fats. Saturated fat lurks in fatty meats, processed meats like hot dogs and sausages, and full-fat dairy products. Trans fats, often created during processing, are found in fried foods, commercially baked goods, and some margarines. The threat. These unhealthy fats can raise your LDL, bad cholesterol levels, while lowering your HDL, good cholesterol. This imbalance leads to a buildup of plaque in your arteries, making them less flexible and increasing your risk of heart attack and stroke. Remember, a balanced diet is key. By making smart choices about fats, you can enjoy a longer, healthier life. Ditch the excessive unhealthy fats and embrace a world of flavor with good-for-you alternatives. Your body and taste buds will thank you. Number 4. Excessive red meat. Red meat, like beef, lamb, and pork, can be a delicious and satisfying part of your diet. It's a good source of protein, iron, and other essential nutrients. However, research suggests that excessive red meat consumption might be linked to a higher risk of certain health problems. Here's why you might want to consider moderating your red meat intake. Increased risk of heart disease. Red meat is often high in saturated fat, which can raise LDL, bad cholesterol levels, and contribute to plaque buildup in arteries. This can increase the risk of heart attack and stroke. Cancer risk. Some studies suggest a link between excessive red meat consumption and an increased risk of colorectal cancer. Other health concerns. Red meat might also play a role in the development of type 2 diabetes and certain digestive issues. The good news? You don't have to eliminate red meat. Here are some tips for a balanced approach. Focus on moderation. Aim for 1-2 servings of red meat per week. A serving size is about 3 ounces, roughly the size of a deck of cards. Choose lean cuts. Opt for leaner cuts of red meat, such as flank steak or sirloin tip roast. Trim away visible fat before cooking. Explore alternatives. Get your protein fix from other sources like fish, poultry, beans, lentils, and tofu. Cooking methods matter. Grill, bake, or broil red meat instead of frying it to reduce unhealthy fat production. Remember, a balanced diet is key to a long and healthy life. By moderating your red meat intake and incorporating a variety of protein sources, you can enjoy the benefits of red meat without compromising your health. Number 3. Fried foods. Fried foods are a delicious indulgence, but their crispy exteriors often hide a not-so-secret health threat. While the occasional fried treat won't derail your well-being, frequently indulging in these greasy delights can significantly impact your health and longevity. Here's why you might want to reconsider that fried food purchase. Unhealthy fat overload. Deep frying pumps food full of unhealthy fats, particularly saturated and trans fats. These fats can clog arteries, increasing your risk of heart disease, the leading cause of death globally. Calorie catastrophe. The frying process soaks food in oil, skyrocketing the calorie count. Regularly consuming these calorie bombs can lead to weight gain and obesity, raising your risk of numerous health problems. Acrylamide alert. High heat. Cooking like frying can create acrylamide, a potential carcinogen. While research is ongoing, limiting acrylamide intake is a wise precaution. Nutrient nosedive. The intense heat of frying destroys many of the beneficial nutrients naturally present in food. You're left with a calorie-laden product with diminished nutritional value. Remember, a balanced diet is key. Enjoy the occasional fried treat, but focus on filling your plate with healthy, unprocessed foods for a long and vibrant life. Number 2. Omega-6 fatty acids. Omega-6 fatty acids are actually an important part of a healthy diet. They're essential for many bodily functions. Here's a clearer breakdown. Omega-6s, friend, not foe. Your body can't produce omega-6s, so you need to get them from food. They play a role in brain function, growth, and development. While omega-6s are good, too much can be problematic. The ideal balance is with omega-3s, another essential fatty acid. Our modern diet often leans heavily towards omega-6s. Focus on balance. Eat more fatty fish, salmon, tuna, flax seeds, walnuts, and chia seeds. Opt for nuts, seeds, and vegetable oils, like olive oil instead of processed foods, high in omega-6s, corn oil, soybean oil. Talk to your doctor or a registered dietitian if you have concerns about your omega-6 intake or any specific dietary needs. Number 1. Refined carbs. While cutting out entire food groups isn't always the answer, refined carbs are a sneaky culprit that can negatively impact your health and longevity. Here's why you might want to ditch them, or at least significantly reduce them, for a longer, healthier life. Blood sugar roller coaster. Refined carbs are quickly broken down into sugar by your body, causing blood sugar spikes. This triggers insulin surges, which can lead to crashes and leave you feeling hungry again soon after eating. Chronic sugar spikes are linked to an increased risk of type 2 diabetes. Weight gain woes. The blood sugar roller coaster with refined carbs can lead to overeating. When your blood sugar crashes, you crave more energy, often leading to unhealthy choices. Additionally, refined carbs are often calorie-dense but lack fiber, leaving you unsatisfied. Chronic disease culprit. Studies suggest a link between high refined carb intake and an increased risk of chronic diseases like heart disease, stroke, and even some cancers. In conclusion, while eliminating certain foods may not be necessary, the title suggests focusing on a diet that limits processed foods, sugary drinks, and excessive red meat. These choices can contribute to health problems. Swapping them for healthier options like whole grains, fruits, and vegetables can be a positive step towards a longer, healthier life. That's it for our look at foods that might be best enjoyed sparingly. Remember, a balanced diet is key. If you found this helpful, hit that like button and subscribe for more healthy lifestyle tips. Until next time, stay happy and healthy.